That's mad, you know. Shield Maiden's mum in that.
Respect my
Man said Shield Maiden. Like,
I'm gonna go Savage on this one.
Sav.
Might be wrong, but I think my question was the hardest. It was so vague.
Yeah.
So vague, but I'm gonna go Savage.
Sav, was you the one that said this?
Nah, I enjoy cooking, but 100% of my favorite foods don't come from my mum, bro. That's just Bernard Matthews and fries, but I told you, bro, last week.
Honesty.
Who said this statement?
I said it.
Hey, yo, I hate you.
Yo, Jerry, you ever heard G said fave? Yes, people, we're back with episode 2. Hey, this one's going to be an interesting one, man. Jerry's in the building for this one. I see you guys enjoyed the last one because the comments were jokes. They said they were feeling it. They thought it was dope. They enjoyed it. And they also, I know there were some funny jokes about Savage in there as well, but you're going to have to go and read that if you want to see it.
And set me up. Let's slow it.
Hey, listen, if you gave me your answers, bro, and I read out your answers, it's not my fault, bro. It's not my fault. You know, you had 2 brethren that like watermelon.
You didn't read it out verbatim. You get me?
No, there were some crazy things being said. But listen, Jerry's in the building. Jerry, listen, I've taken your answers. It should be interesting because some of your answers you gave, they were cold still, but I had to tweak them slightly. Man, them ready, yeah?
Yeah, run it, man.
All right. So Zubiri, looks like you're in the hot seat first. Listen,
first, man. Wait. Was there a winner or something like that? Because I'm mad competitive, and I
don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
felt like it was close. Me and
Sav got everything right.
Nah, Sav got everything right. Yeah, you got everything.
I was just checking the man integrity, see if the man was keeping score. No one's keeping score, by the way. But
we was definitely keeping score. Savage won yesterday.
All right, this week's categories, man: TV, food, culture, work, music, men versus women. Those are the top the categories this week, Zubiri. Where would you like to start?
I'm gonna jump into culture because I like some of the culture ones the last time. So I'm gonna kick it off with culture.
Culture. Kanye West is a sick man with too much money. Who do you think said this statement?
Kanye West is a sick man. I'm assuming that's not as sick as in like New Yorkers be like, yo, that's sick.
What?
Man.
With too much money.
With too much money. So this is a brother that probably count pennies in that. Value money a little differently. Sick man with money. Sick. Probably got taste and respect for women.
What the hell kind of response was that?
Bro, like, how do you even got to that from the...
Can we just say that we all have taste and respect for women? Like, we all...
All right. No, it's just how my brain's processing the thing, man. Because I don't know what questions to ask whenever I'm on the hot seat. So I just do my own little deciphering, man. Jerry, you listen to American music?
Of course.
You think Kanye West is a musical genius?
100%.
G, you think Kanye West is a musical genius? Yeah, it's G. No, it's G. No, it's G. No, it's G. I'm done. Yeah, man couldn't even give me a yes or no, bro. Man, no, it's G. Gotta be G.
You sticking with that?
You know, bro. The man didn't even say it was a genius. He must be sick then. That giveaway.
G, bro. Did you say this statement, bro?
I didn't. Unfortunately, I did not say that, my friend.
Not a good start, Zavir, already, bro. Not a good start.
G, you sold me there. Yo, G, next time answer the question, man. Man did that.
Hold on. Yes, the other day, you will give me one-word answers. Nah, today, that's what I'm on. One-word answers.
All right, man. I see the poker face, man. So you don't think he's a musical genius, though?
I don't know what you define as that. Like, what is a musical genius?
Nah, because he is, man. He's dope, bro. I was banging out 808s and My Dark Fantasy the other night, man. Can't speak of nothing beyond that, but prior to that, nah,
but
he's
then
cool,
that's
man.
why I'm like, I feel like you'd have to delve back into like some archives. Don't get twisted, of course. Old school, yeah, 100%. But
what was
I think it
the what was the
depends.
statement?
Production wise,
You don't know when I know who said it as well. Who's
Yeah, because bro, like this is. I mean, could be.
You're in the hot seat asking it.
that's what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm asking, bro. What's the original statement and who made the statement, bro? Because stick is
The original statement was. The original statement was, "Do you believe when Kanye West said slavery was a choice, he had a point?"
He ain't lying.
That's
I mean,
what the statement was.
He did have a point. So how did you end up with he's a sick man?
Bro, real talk.
My answer was slavery was definitely not a choice. Kanye West is a sick man with too much money.
I knew that was savvy, you know. When the way he said sick of too much money, that's something you'd say.
Yeah,
I knew that. I was like, yeah,
man. I hear
The
it.
only thing is, I was going to elaborate on the slavery part in it from when he said what he said and that. But I was like, as soon as I elaborate, they're going to know it's me, bro.
Yeah,
So I just left it.
Well, not the way what ends
And
cooked it
you
up,
made me
bro.
seem like a coon the whole of last episode. So if I defended him on slavery, blood, it would have been over for me, bro.
Pride, power, nigger.
Oh, yeah. Watermelons and then this, yeah.
It would have been over, bro. I'm a Mr. the Snow Bunny as well. Long day still. long day still.
Hey,
Yeah,
let's do it in order then. Sam, welcome to the hot seat, bro.
Come on.
The Beery started off with another L, bro, this week. Again, I know. Can you continue your streak though? That's the
it's going to be
question.
interesting. It's going to be interesting, man.
Where do you want to start, bro?
I'm going to go men versus women. I already know.
I'm a higher rank in my relationship, determined by my birthright.
What? I'm a high ranking. I'm a high ranking relationship determined by
my birthright.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
Sabiri.
Hey,
Man, get cancelled, you know. This is just.
Zabiri, talk to us, man. Is this you?
Of course it was.
I think that might have been something on the lines that I written, man. I don't think that was the exact word still, but something like that. Something like that.
Well, fill the people in.
Let me see if that's what I actually wrote, bro. Because I don't think that was it, man. Let me pull up the receipt here, man.
Events changed that. He knows you too well because that sounds like you.
Yeah,
see, that's what I'm trying to say, bro.
He didn't change it, innit?
Bro, the statement was, should it be 50-50 in your relationship? Or should the man hold the higher rank? So the higher rank part is, yeah. Well,
okay, ends the matchup or so with the question. I hear it.
Yeah, you see what I'm trying to say? Yeah. It's like, yo, it should have just been the 50-50 piece then, because I would have just killed it. Because I said, yo, it should be 100% passion from both parties. You know what I mean? Higher rank in my relationship is determined by birthright, fam. Yeah, I was born to lead, man. So I can never be with somebody that's, you know what I mean, on the same thing, man. It just be Clash of Titans, bro. Two gods in that. Battling for the rights in that. Nah, bro. Can't work. So I have to pick a lesser form to, you know what I mean, co-mingle, bro.
Thank you, but I prefer it my way.
The lesser form. Oh, my.
Yo.
Worst thing about it is, imagine I was talking that.
Boy.
Nah, so you men want to act like you men are like all kings and that, bro. Like, bro, no kings is going for no.
No, I'm not
queens and that.
Big up the mandem and that, but I'm not one of them black men that running around calling everyone king and that. Now, some man are peasants.
No.
Yeah,
I don't call like men king. No,
real muggles, boy. Real muggles, like.
No. I'm not saying king like in that regards. I'm just saying like if you're touting yourself, like not like an alpha or sigma, one of those trigger words. I'm just saying like if you're walking around like you're him, chances of you running to a chick that's like hot, it can be a little friction in there, bro. You see what I'm trying to say? Nobody wants that, man.
But lesser form makes it sound like you're the way you describe it.
Nah, but listen, it's worse,
lesser
Jerry.
form, bro.
Jerry, it's bro.
No.
Jerry,
you got a daughter, right?
Jerry,
no, you got a daughter, right?
Jerry, Jerry, well, bro. Lesser form is the female. Let's be real, man. Muscle mass, the muscle mass, bro. I'm 200. She's 90 pounds. That's lesser form, fam. Think of the form. Lesser form. It's words, Jerry. You're thinking too deep.
Yeah, but you're not talking
form.
about the physical.
Bro, you think I'm how you know big back broad thing, bro?
He ain't lying.
No, but you're not talking about the physical. You're talking about the mental, right? Because you're saying Clash of Titans.
No, I'm talking about the physical, bro. I don't care about the headspace. You seen a 19-year-old chick on the yacht. You think nobody care about her headspace? Nope.
Bro, you sound like so talking about his lesser forms, like
that's all we
Listen,
bro, you're like
words, bro.
Form, like what?
Listen, it's words, fam. I don't need no shoulders the same shoulder with this mind, fam. Like so it has to be a lesser form.
All right.
I'm in form and I'm 200. I need a lesser
Right.
form.
What are the categories?
What are the categories? The categories are TV, food, culture, work, music, men versus women.
Let's get a bit of the hard ones out of it. Let's go work.
Most of the time, employees do not work hard.
I'll just give you any of the three, really, to be fair.
Oh, I severely screwed.
Bro, like,
now you got triggered by that one still. So, G, most of the time, employees do not work hard.
are any of you a manager in their role? Or manager in their role?
That's a good question.
You're on mute. I would like an answer from all three of you, so I need an answer.
No, I'm not a manager, bro.
I mean, if it's any, I'm not, but I am the beacon of hope in the northeast of America for what I do.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Beacon of hope in the northeast. Sound like Alan Sheeran,
bro. He sound like fucking Ned Stark, bro. Jesus Christ. Jerry?
Yeah, I'm a manager. I'm a business owner, innit?
Okay.
So, not manager, but business owner, innit?
But you're business. Okay. So you have people who work under you, right?
Yeah.
Sibiru, do you have people who work under you?
Yeah, I train everyone underneath me.
Savage?
Freelance, bro.
I'm going to go with Savage.
Final answer.
Where did you get that from what I just said?
Yeah, that's mad, actually, you know.
I gave you the Peter Parker answer, brother, and you just still said, all right.
I gave you one word, freelancer.
Sav, over to you, bro. Did you say this statement?
I don't know what the statement was because I never said that, bro.
Who said it?
Actually, I can see Savage saying it too, you know.
Why would I say that?
Because you'd say it and then quit and go do freelancing.
I wasn't even thinking that, but that's actually a good little thought process there.
That's very on point. Man's like, yo, F this job, bro. This man don't want to work, bro, and then just go freelance.
That's more.
Who said it?
I did, kind of.
Jerry, you're out here just firing man them in that, bro. It's not
even firing community. But do it is when I ran a business, I realized that more time employees don't graft because they're not looking. Their end goal is so much shorter. So their end goal might be the day of work, innit? So even myself, I remember when I still at retail, bro, I'd go to the toilet, I'd go on my phone for an hour.
Anything to eat up the 8 hours, bro.
Yeah, bro, just to eat the hours up. Do you know what I mean? Like, do whatever I'm going to speak. When you're like self-employed, when you got a business, you're having to graft. So when you get to a level where you're at the top level, more time the employees, they're not part of that vision. They're just supporting that vision. So especially at a big company. So yeah, they ain't working the same way the person at the top is. Even if it seems like, and the perception is that, the person at the top ain't doing anything. They've had to earn to get to that point for it to look like they're not doing anything. But they've been having to do something. Like, do you know what I mean? They've been having to sleepless hours out. Do you know what I mean? Even you with you, man, and streaming and stuff. If you man had a company where Bear Man was streaming, bro, they didn't do all this grafting thing where they had to thumbnail this and that and time. Do you know what I mean? So that's the angle I was going from. But yeah.
Yeah, so the man they don't work hard enough. Fair enough, bro.
That's why I don't want business. To that
No,
point,
like Sav said, peasants, isn't it? Some man are peasants.
Peasant.
Help me, I'm poor.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow. Let's get Jerry in the hot seat, man.
Cool. What's the categories again?
I got you, bro. I got you. Bear with. I got you. Let's make sure I don't give too much away. Where are they? There we are. TV, food, culture, work, music, men versus women.
Let's go food.
100% one of my favorite, or fave, as someone put it, dish comes from her mum's cooking. So 100% one of my fave dish comes from her mum's cooking.
Hold on, one of the man them actually said fave.
Yo, I think that's a trigger word, Savage, because there's no
They use this exact word.
They use this exact word.
way.
Did they use the exact word, faith?
Yeah.
All right.
That word's mad flamboyant.
You didn't mention what food though. It's not specified.
Not specified. You have to decipher it by asking the
Can I
brother.
ask the panel?
You can't ask them a leading question in terms of like, oh, did you say this? But you can try and figure out.
All right. Who enjoys their mums or? All right, cool. Who enjoys their girls cooking?
Yeah. So it's only me. All right.
So G ain't rating it like that. I can see it in his face. He'd rather
Like when you're saying,
he'd rather go takeaway. Yeah, cool.
I would rather a takeaway. I'd rather a home cooked meal. But you're saying, do I rate hers? No, her cooking's calm. Like it's calm, isn't it? Like,
Yo, I hate the factory reset and just.
Deviri, what about yourself?
I hate the factory reset, bro, and just taught how to cook Jamaican food. So when she cooked Jamaican food, yeah. When she cooked that other stuff, nah, bro, missed that.
Where's that food from?
I don't know, bro. I don't eat it, bro. I couldn't eat it. I don't eat it when she cooked Jamaican food, bro. Anything other than Jamaican, touch that stove, boy. Yeah, nah, man. I'm eating out today, bro.
So can you repeat the question, please, End?
The statement was 100% of my fave dish comes from her mum's cooking.
Who rates their girls' mum's cooking? All right. I'm going to go savage on this one.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, if that's actually true, that's mad, you know. Shield Maiden's mum in that.
Respect my eye.
That's a Shield Maiden. Like,
I'm going to go savage on this one.
So
might be wrong, but I think my question was the hardest. It was so vague.
Yeah.
So vague, but I'm gonna go savage.
Sav, was you the one that said this?
Nah, I enjoy cooking, but 100% of my favorite foods don't come from my mum, bro. That's just Bernard Matthews and fries, but I told you, bro, last week.
Honesty.
Who said this statement?
I said it.
Hey, yo, hey you.
Yo, Jerry, you ever heard G said fave?
Bro, I haven't. That's why. I looked at it, I was like, I said, Deviri's never said it. I was like, I can't imagine G saying it. I was like,
whoa, G just thought I would say it.
No. Listen. Now listen to my reasoning, yeah?
You only had three options.
I said, you just spoke about the bangers and mash thing, right? Or whatever, the nugget. It's one of them ones where, you know, it could be one of them ones where you say fave because you're do you know what I mean? You're trying to
wait.
Like,
my missus is white, but she's not.
Yeah,
she's not white, bro. She's I mean,
and said totally fave.
And fave in it. I thought about. I was like, I can't imagine Zubiri saying.
Nah, man, they're from the. I told man, they're from the Viking Mountains, and that ends. You got the purified thing.
Yeah,
that's the purified thing.
Nah, Ends, I was describing your missus to a man over here, and he was like, those exist. I was like, apparently, it's just 100%.
100%, you know.
I was like, it's not mixed with nothing. I was like, nah, man said it's 100%.
100%. Oh man. All right, Jay, you start off with an L, man. It's all right. You know
No, it's calm, it's calm. I'm tired, innit? I'm tired.
So wait, it's just Savage that got it right. Don't give Savage none of my statements. He's gonna know it's me off the top, bro.
All right, let's get it, man. Back in the hot seat. Zabiri, bro. Where we going?
I'm gonna go TV.
So bear in mind, I think you have, so you got TV, food, culture, work, music left.
I thought I did culture first.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm sure you did culture.
No.
Yeah, culture was my first one.
It was culture was the first one.
Yeah, it was culture.
Culture, your first one. Apologies.
Yeah, I'm going TV. I'm also trying to pick something the man them ain't really picking. I don't think no one picked TV yet either.
No.
Okay, so TV you gone with, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, here, man. The news isn't always privy to what's going on.
Privy.
Mhm.
Privy to what's going
Man
on.
tried to hop on that word privy. You know? I can hear it in his voice like privy. Who would say privy? Like,
Yeah.
Man trying to find a definition, like, you know, go through
You know why I like this game? Because I feel like because I'm over here, I can put the statement on any one of you, man. Because of like just to us, it's one accent. To you, man, it's different accent, but to us over here, it's one accent. So I'm like, raw, privy. Any one of these men can say privy. The news isn't always privy to what's going on. I feel like that's a savage statement. Jerry runs a business. He ain't watching the news like that. G.
Wow. You're just not interested in what's going on in the world of that. That's so bad.
I'm trying to say I'm clueless, you know. I'm
just bro, like you're just walking out every day not knowing what's going on. That's mad.
So don't even know if the weather is right.
Going
bro, you don't know anything.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know that. Enough times I've walked out and I'm like, well, it's raining. Oh man.
Now, bro, I'm telling you, Jerry, listen, I'm not a business owner, but I know like the work is on your mind so much, bro. Rain, snow, or sleet is irrelevant to the task at hand.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? But then I don't know if you're in the street like that with a business, because then you must got bad time on your hands, bro. Privy. Bro, I don't rate people that watch the news, you know. So
thanks.
Wow. Savage was your first pick, boy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I have to go with Savage still. No. Wait. Let me see. Why would she watch the news? I feel like it's a G on this one. My first thought was Savage. I think I'm gonna go with G. I feel like G would have the information, and he's like, "Yo, why they haven't reported this yet?" I'm looking at the numbers right here, so I feel like it could be G with the civil municipal job. He knows some things that the man is like, yo, we ain't gonna put that on the news. And I feel like that's where I'm at as well in the military. I see a lot of stuff that don't make the news, and I'm just like, all right, safe. Savage could know as well, but I don't want him to dive into why that would or should make the news because it might incriminate himself. So I'm gonna just go with G.
That's G. Was it E, bro?
You are right in a sense of what you said about there's a lot of things that don't make the news, but I didn't say that statement though.
Who said?
Was it you, Savage?
I don't know which man said privy, and it weren't me, blood.
You saying it's Jerry and that they're not reporting your
the guy that you said don't watch the news.
Yeah, the guy that don't watch the news, that don't know what's going on.
No, I just felt like it wasn't really a thing to be zooming in on, man.
No, I'm not tuning into it. But
That's what I thought.
I'm very aware that there's certain things that the news agencies aren't privy to because they're not going to be privy to. So they're not going to report on it. Same way, you know what I mean?
That's very smart. When Zabir was answering, I was thinking, you're thinking about people watching the news, but that's a reason for us not to watch the news, bro. So,
it's actually the reason I don't watch it as well, but I just, you know what I mean? I might have took it the wrong way.
2 L's in a row, bro.
Basically, Zabiri's always come from.
Say that. It's calm.
His always come from dissing me, bro. This is why he keeps.
That's what I'm saying. It's actually bad.
He dissed me twice, and the same.
Nah, I don't. Nah, that's not my.
Yeah, he is. He is.
What did I say about you just now,
brother? He's like, oh yeah, Jerry ain't gonna watch a new because he's basically too busy and he's got stuff to do. You basically saying I got shit to do, bro. I run a business, bro. I run more than one business, bro. Like, man, I got stuff to do too, bro. Nah, it's fine, bro. It's fine. You're gonna keep losing, judging me like that, bro. It's fine, bro.
I'm just fighting Jerry.
Man, I'm streaming with me for about 2 hours, you know, and I got the whole rest of the day, and he just thinks I'm not doing anything. And that. All right, bro, I understand, bro.
Oh, as the only one to get one right so far, bro. Over to you again. What category we're going with?
Music.
Drake has way better replay value. The rap battle has defo aided Kendrick. This one's a difficult one. I ain't even gonna lie.
This definitely comes as part of a bigger statement, 100%. So I'm guessing the statement something like who's the bigger artist between Drake and Kendrick, or who's something off the end of the battle.
Interesting.
Quick fire. G, what's your favorite Kendrick Lamar album?
Bro, that's a silly question, bro.
Jerry, favorite Kendrick Lamar album?
Good Kid, Mad City.
Zabiri?
Same.
Smart to say that. G. Still can't think of one, G.
Oh, no, it'll be Good Kid, Mad City.
I actually like GNXX or whatever it's called. I actually like that, you know.
With a new joint.
Yeah, but I feel like because I was smoking during Good Kid, Mad City, I kind of have an affinity for it, but I definitely enjoy the new joint.
Zabiri, what was your favorite diss track out of both of them, whichever one? Quick fire.
Euphoria.
Jerry.
I like Family Matters the most.
G.
Same. Family Man.
Fuck. I've got it between two of yours. It's the biggest statement. I'm over Jerry.
Light skin. I rate it.
Jerry, did you say this statement?
Kind of. I said it, yeah. But he's correct. As in, I said, well, I respond. Let me actually get it. I said,
I was thinking with it when it came to the rap battle after.
I said Drake has much better replay value. He's got timeless songs. I was like, Kendrick's best work for me was Good Kid, Mad City, and I don't think he's been able to get a mix of hit and message correct since. So that's the best album out of both artists. Yeah, and I think the rap battles definitely aided Kendrick because the last couple of things he was doing, the joint, I didn't even pick up. I didn't even decide to listen to.
Yeah, Mr. Morale nobody cared about it before that rap battle.
Mr. Morale, Damn was something that, I mean, you go to like a Tiger somewhere and they're just playing it. Be humble, sit down. That just annoyed me.
I assumed that it could have been that same comment could have come from G.
Yeah,
right.
No, because at the end of that rap battle, these two sounded fed up of Kendrick blood.
Yeah, that's true.
We're tired, bro. We're tired.
Nah, do you know
tired of Kendrick now, and I don't even listen to him. Like, can you imagine?
You know, I realized, Sav, you know the people, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna front. You know,
I told you, I said to G the other day, but I've had enough of both of them, to be honest. Him and Drake blood, but I can't.
Yeah, both of them now. Yeah, both.
This forcing Kendrick thing on me is long, bro. Allow it, bro.
Facts.
I think
man, every time I want to listen to a regular song, then I got to take it to the green room and decipher it and hang
bro, it's so long, bro.
Wait, but that was the beauty of Nas, though, man. I feel like that's the
Nas. I can
Nas
listen
Vibes
to
Cartel.
No, but
they might give you the homework, fam.
No, but
they give you the homework.
Pretty simple.
Nas, you can listen to it.
Yeah, bro.
It's so clear and concise in how he delivers. You hear it the first time,
and you have to remember, like,
you hear it. Kendrick, they're having to replay it, play it back. Reverb it,
Jerry,
and then
you listen to certain Nas in the woods, man. I'm telling you, it's a different sound, bro.
And I can't lie, bro. Like, Man, I ain't gonna pretend. Kendrick's got a stupid voice, bro. So it always sounds like
All right,
he's.
next.
All right, all
G,
right, all
over
right,
to you,
all
G.
right.
I like
Over
his
to
voice
you, G.
acting, bro. So, my bad.
All right, bro.
Kendrick.
Mr. Batman voice changer machine and that.
Well, I guess it's man and I'm hearing
G.
it, Kendrick.
Hot seat
All
time.
right.
What we going with?
I'll go music as well. I'll go music as well.
Michael Jackson has all the resources to aid oppression.
To aid what? What?
It says here avoid.
Avoid oppression.
Yo,
or aid
that's
oppression.
what I'm
avoid.
Do you speak any English?
Sorry,
I'm
avoid.
like,
Nah,
yo,
Okay,
nah,
bro.
bro,
I
and
didn't.
you're
like,
My
yo,
brain was like,
aid
bro. Are you
oppression
sure? Like,
is mad, bro.
That's an aid oppression, you know, like raw.
My bad. My bad.
Aid oppression.
this is our rumor start. This is our rumor start.
Yo, I'd love to see how they clip this.
Yeah, exactly. So okay, sorry. So the statement is Michael. Can you read? Sorry, can you read out? Can you read out?
Yeah, it says that Michael Jackson has all the resources to avoid oppression.
Zabiri and Savage. What is your favorite Michael Jackson album?
Wow.
Thriller.
I couldn't tell you an album outside of Thriller.
Okay.
And I haven't
No,
even
no,
listened to all of Thriller.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Just
Why have you taken out Jerry, by the way?
Because we had his
Because
music.
he's
one.
already had his question, isn't it? So it could only
Okay,
be
fair
Savage.
enough.
and-
Okay.
tactical from G. Smart.
Tactical, bro. I see that.
Might not be tactical enough because En's been asking people more than one question. Or might have just been me.
G's second guessing himself.
No, is he
Bro,
frozen?
as soon as you said
I was
that, I was
just
like,
like-
oh, maybe he did ask everyone another question. Like, well, he didn't. Let's be sure. I'll go Savage.
Yes.
Michael Jackson's the greatest of all time, bro. I don't know what oppression man I'm talking about.
Jerry, you're a big Michael fan as well.
I'm a massive Michael fan. It's the one artist. If everyone got deleted, I could listen to him and have
Same.
calm.
All right. Well, let me read this statement and then you can get some context there.
Firstly,
Bob
did you
Marley-
say it though?
Me? Yeah, I said it. Well,
I knew that was
said
the beer as soon as I saw the word
Yeah.
oppression. bro.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
oppression. Yeah.
It says
He's
Bob
buzzword.
Marley was never as big as Michael Jackson because. So I have to give the reason why Bob Marley wasn't as big.
Michael's better than him.
That's not the reason he wasn't as big. I said because of limited resources on an island that tried to oppress him. Whereas
Hold on,
Michael
limit.
Jackson
Wait there.
had all-
Somebody. Hey, En.
Yo,
No, wait.
Finish reading my
Yeah,
statement.
D, you know what I'm gonna say,
yo,
innit?
Yo,
I thought
yo,
we weren't
can I
allowed to use
finish?
Jamaica and limited
Yo,
together.
yo,
blood.
can-
I thought.
yo,
It was
Yo,
clearly
can I-
banned the other day when I mentioned Jamaica and being limited, but it's
Yo,
or when
can I read
Savage
my
mentioned it as well.
Can I read my statement?
You can read your statement. Go on, Zabiri.
The question was, it wasn't even a question. It's like, finish the rest of this, basically.
Yeah.
Bob Marley was never as big as Michael Jackson because, and I said, because of limited resources on an island that tried to oppress him, whereas Michael Jackson had all the resources to avoid oppression.
We'll circle back because there was a good conversation we had on our last episode 1. So if you guys haven't seen it, make sure you go and watch it. Savage used the term limited and Jamaica in the same one with the music question.
I did. Got slaughtered.
Trigger. You got triggered by it. So is there any reason why we can use it this week, but we couldn't use it on the last episode?
Hey, I didn't say it.
Zabiru said, "Don't ever use the island and limited in the same sentence." That's what he said, bro.
Yeah, listen. You know them ones where you can say the N-word and certain people can't say the N-word. Yeah, that's what it is, bro. Yeah, that's all it is, man. That's all it is.
Fairs. All right, G. Well done, bro. I guess not getting it right again.
You're welcome.
Jerry, can you get one right, bro?
Yeah, of course. Where are we gonna get? Let's go culture.
Methyl culture. Let's see. Oh, that's okay. Not all men are equal, and what separates black men from their counterparts is perception.
Not all men are equal, did you say?
Not all men are equal,
Mhm.
and what separates black men from their counterparts is perception. You can ask questions, bro.
I need to let it marinate first.
Let me marinate.
I'm thinking the statement could have been wild still.
Yeah, I feel like the statement probably justified or desensitized or the actual thing that was
The
said.
thing is, the statement looks like N said it.
The perception piece.
Yeah,
threw me,
yeah,
fam. I was like, wait, so men just throwing his own statements in here.
Hold on. I need to know. Ends. If this is you, then
It's not me. It's not me. I can't answer any of these. I can't
Alright.
answer any of them.
Hey, you know that would actually be interesting if Ends actually threw in.
Yeah, because that's N's favorite word, bro.
Perception.
Yeah,
I saw
perception.
perception.
Man got
I was just like,
merchant perception all over it, blood.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Hey,
I'm going Zabiri.
so man's just selling off his merch and people's statement in that. Let me find out the person didn't say perception. I'm suing, bro.
Zabiri, you didn't pick. Why did you pick Zabiri, by the way? Out of all three guys,
That's actually a good. Yeah. Why did you pick me, bro?
Didn't even ask no question.
Use the word oppression in the last one.
First.
So man
He
just
spoke
used
about
all my
oppression.
answers to narrow it
Spoke
down
about-
and said not all men are equal in that. Zabiri
Nah,
is
you
superior
spoke
in
about
that. I rate it.
oppression. No, you spoke about oppression. Then the language before, when it came to obviously the women's side, was lesser form.
Yeah, you do
Obviously,
sound a
now
bit
we're
Minister
talking about
Farrakhan.
what separates men.
That's a Mr. Farrakhan-ish, like.
Sounds the narrative is quite linear, like it's something that you would potentially say, and the rest of them, like, there's not with this question. There's not a question that I could ask that could narrow anything down without me attacking the question directly.
What are you saying, Jerry? He's always rapping like he's trying to free the slaves.
Yo, nah, that's mad.
You love GMX,
Mad
innit?
still, you know.
Bro, it's all the same narrative. I'm gonna go Zabiri, innit? I'm gonna go Zabiri.
Zabiri, over to you, bro. Did you
Bro,
say this?
I've never used the word counterpart.
You probably haven't.
Never. Counterparts in perception. I only say that when I'm teasing ends, bro. It's a statement I believe in, but I didn't say it at all.
Who said it?
It was ends, innit?
Nah, I said it. I
Actually could see Savage saying it as well, you know.
No, honestly, I wouldn't have thought of G. I was thinking of Savage more.
The word counterparts, that I didn't use that. That's Enz's word. He threw that in. I don't know. That was not in my sentence.
What was your statement? Because you see the remixing thing. It's actually not fair. Like,
bro, this is what I'm. That's why sometimes you got to be careful with what he's actually saying.
I am pretty sure you did say that.
Man, them are all picking answers based on, oh, he wouldn't say this and he wouldn't say that. And you're like, yeah, he wouldn't say it because N said it, bro. None of us.
It's true, bro. So
what
Enz
did you
asked,
say? So what did you
Enz
say?
asked, do you believe not all men are equal? If so, what's one thing that separates black men from his counterparts? I said, yeah, I do believe that not all men are equal, but that's more due to circumstance more than anything else. And what separates black men from their counterparts is perception.
Yeah,
So you did say
I needed that circumstance bit. I needed that.
no, but you did say it then, G, bro.
No, then you have counterpart in your statement, and he just
No, yeah, and then I didn't say the word count. Like,
yeah, but the way he was saying it is if that word he never used the word again.
No, but he doesn't use it.
But I don't use the word again. You use the word.
Yeah, but he used it from your statement, is what he's saying.
It's because you were trying to mumble jumble the words to make your sentence look good. That's why you threw it in there. So Jerry, it's actually unfair on Jerry because he used the word that I didn't use. So that's
It's calm. It's calm. Last round, I was tired. This time, I got done by the ref. It's cool.
Yeah, we should VAR check that on, you know. VAR
excuses. It's cool.
Jerry, that's too fresh. I can't do those right now, bro. It's still too fresh. Man said done by the refs, you know.
All right.
So far, what Savage is on 2, Zabiri's on none. JJ's on none. And G, you're on 0 as well.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
time to
just
change that. All right,
average
let's go.
feel good
Show
from the
the
last.
categories. Show the categories.
As I said, as it narrows it down, we'll run out of them. So we'll see. Let's go, man. What are you choosing, my bro?
Music.
Feel like you've picked music already.
Oh yes, I have.
Yes.
I go men versus women. I don't think I've done that one.
Men versus women. Okay.
Dangerous subjects, man.
You should tick them off then, whilst I like so that you know who's done.
I did say I was going to do that, and then ended up getting too involved in the show instead of focusing.
Men versus women. Let's see what crazy stuff you man said.
Let's go with this one. If a man is at home all day, he better keep the house in. Oh, it should be said in. Keep the house clean. Let me change that. In the house clean. Keep the house clean. Let me change that up. There we go. That's what.
What did it say? Because you just remixed it on the spot. I'm trying to find out who it is, bro. Like,
no, I put the wrong word was in there. That's what.
Well, all right, read it out there. Read it. So I know.
Okay, if the man is at home all day, he better keep the house clean.
The house clean.
It's a very liberal answer, boy. Blue state.
It's feminist. If
Blue state, bro. Bernie Sanders answer, blood.
No, man said Bernie Sanders, you know.
If a man is at home all day, he better keep G,
if a man is at home, you better keep a house.
Wait, emphasizing the word man like that, bro. Like men can't. You know what I mean? We're trying to say women should have to be at home.
No, I'm just reading out.
Okay.
Sorry if that triggered you, Savage. I'll just be going really off a guess actually, because I actually think all three could say that.
Raw. No feminists in the group.
I'm first wave feminist. First wave.
I think he's referring to the fact that we're all
yeah. Look what Zabiri said. Like literally, it's more that. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I think that's where you're gonna pick wrong though, bro, because you have to know the man them still.
I'll go with Jerry.
Interesting. Jerry, was you the one who said this?
again, you've remixed it, but yeah.
Nah, Jerry, this is you. I swear this was Savage, you know, pro-feminist.
Nah, with me. So what I said was,
but we consider
End asked who should do most of the cleaning, men or women, and I said ultimately, I said it depends on who's at home majority of the time. I said if a man is at yard all day at home, he better be keeping the house in check at least, innit? Just not sitting around.
Jerry,
I said, however, women do contribute to making the house a home. So the gender role thing.
Nah, End is a scumbag. He did the Biggie Duet remix and that, but he just
remixed it,
bro.
Right. He done I Need a Girl, but you know, part one and part two are completely different songs.
Yeah, bro. Completely different songs. You're like, right.
To be fair, G, I would have got it wrong because I would have thought it was Savage, bro. Because man stopped activities to fix a sock that was hanging out of a drawer one time, bro. Just
brother.
No, but that's more OCD than anything else. Like, I'm not saying obviously Savage. I know like him is a respectable person, but that's more. I would assume his OCD than anything else.
Yes.
Then think. Yeah, for me, it's like I don't know, man. If you're a man and you're not doing anything, you're just at yard, just sitting around, man, are bunning, not doing anything, not getting a job. Right, you best at least be keeping the house in check if your missus is the one wearing the trousers going to
But
work.
why you can't just stop at cooking though? Why you gotta be cleaning?
Nah, you better clean. You better be changing.
You got to do everything. What do you mean? What if your missus is out doing the shifts and you're at home doing nothing?
Yo, Jerry got mad passionate, blood. All right.
Nah, man. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because I take like my responsibility as a man in my household like, very, very serious. Do you know what I mean? So I'd expect that as well. So I know if for whatever reason the roles aren't reversed, but if they were reversed like that, then boy, that's the least I could do if I'm not providing anything to the table. That's the least I could do.
I hear it still, man. King of the Jungle just lay underneath a tree still. But yeah, man.
That King of the Jungle is also fighting off bear man and bear lions in that jungle. And I'm telling you now, the brother that's just chilling at home, it's his missus that's doing all the fighting for him. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, big facts, big facts. I'm trying to think what I went with. What did I go work? I want to hear what these two man perspective on work is.
Yes. Let's go with this one here. Work. There are plenty of things to do other than work.
Raw.
Rotted. That's the only
The thing is, I know that sentence is so vague.
wild.
Yo, nah, that sentence right there. Actually, now that I deep it, yeah. I said there's plenty of things to do other than work.
Nonsense, you know.
Yo,
How do you hear that?
if freelancing had a motto, that'll be it right there, bro.
Freelancing is work, bro. What are you talking about?
Nah,
Oh my
Freelance is more. It's harder than just being an
I know,
employee.
yeah, bro.
As a freelancer, bro, that's something a freelancer would say. Yo, you going to work today? Nah, bro. There's plenty of things to do other than work, bro.
But then you're not freelancer, innit?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah,
what
you're
freelance
freelance.
is,
You do it on your own time because there's plenty of things to do other than work.
No, you do
No,
more.
it doesn't mean that you do.
Yeah, more
No,
work.
no, that's
Well,
not what
the
it means, bro.
freelancers in America, fam, that's how they bounce around, bro. Man said, yo, I can't be waking up at 6, bro. I need to be sleeping, doing other things.
That's fair, man. I'm in the gym at 4:15, but okay.
I mean, gym is not, to some is not really work. Gee.
What is this?
No, I'm saying to some, gym isn't work. No, I'm not being funny, bro.
That's not a so
Like,
joke.
you're not getting my point. I don't count the gymnasium as work, but I'm saying I'm there at 4:15 so I can get to work. Well, yeah, me, while man are sleeping and that, but hey,
Yeah, but it's one other thing that's.
but that's not
That's what I'm
work.
trying to say. Yeah,
just
but that's
being
what
a
I'm
worker.
saying. It's something else other than work. Bro, it's you that said this, bro. You ain't
Mhm.
twisting me up, man.
Sam, did you say this?
I definitely said it, blood.
Yeah, bro. Man ain't got time to know clocking
Go
in
on.
and that, bro. Man got plenty of things to do other than clock in, bro. Freelancing.
Yeah, but you have to wait me see the statement first, because
I need to get this
no,
thing.
because this statement's not about my current life, bro. So it's fine, bro. The statement was, if I didn't work, I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
What?
And I said, yeah.
That not what that is written on here.
So
No,
No,
but that's
that's
the thing when you have to answer.
You've made the context different now.
yeah,
No,
so
it
that was
makes
the
sense,
statement.
bro.
If I didn't work, I
Hold
wouldn't
on,
know.
hold on. Before we move forward, sorry to interrupt. What are you guys reading? I'm hearing G multiple times say it's not what's written on here. It's not what's on here, bruv. I've got nothing, bruv. I've
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
just got a blank.
Which is what I sent him in the message, didn't it?
I see. I didn't get that.
No, but how did you answer the questions?
I got to select questions, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. But how did you answer them?
I got what? Did everyone get the same questions?
No,
Yo, what do you mean? You just sound like a fucking retard.
No,
all
I
different.
don't think so.
I'm
Some
assuming
got
you-
questions, some got
The
statements.
categories are the same.
Yeah, the question and
Yeah,
statement.
exactly. So
Yeah,
how?
they
G
reply back
going,
on
I've heard him
WhatsApp.
multiple times say that's not what it says on here. That's not what.
No,
Because
but
obviously
he-
he asked me, and then I've just sent him back like my answer.
Yeah, and then from the answer,
You,
it's
you
taken.
got asked the same question basically.
No. The
No.
same topic.
The same
but
topic
que-
of
Same
what
topic,
I
not the same
yeah.
question. Yeah,
Same
yeah.
one.
Sure, he said
Yeah,
he's
but that
tired,
was-
man. Let him leave.
That was the statement. If I didn't work, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. And I said, I'm not one of the people that are defined by my job, blood. I'm not a scrub in it. Like, there's plenty of other stuff to do than work, bro. It's facts, bro.
I know it's facts, bro. I know you said it, man. Yo, Ends, mark me down for getting one right, bro.
No, I get. No, that's you, bro. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, bro.
1 out of 3, bro. That's fine.
I didn't ask for the stats. I just wanted to make sure I'm on the stats.
1 in 3, bro. You know what I mean? That's all it is. Sav, man. Hey, so far, Sav, can you make it 3 and 3?
I don't know. We'll see. What topics I got left, but I've done men versus women. I've done music. I think I did men versus women. Then culture.
Culture.
Indoor, I will be tempted to get with the master's wife.
Bro, these statements are funny as hell. like, I need to know the full statement of this.
I think I know what the statement is. Listen, ancestors, forgive me because the algorithm's about to chop it up, bro.
Richard Jefferson, I sentence you to 500 lashes for.
This statement must have been: would you rather be a house or a field Negro? This has to be that, bro.
That is actually funny, bro.
Ancestors, forgive us, bro. It's only for comedic purposes, yeah?
You know that's only for comedic purposes, but
Oh, Jerry, would you rather be a house Negro or field Negro? If you had the choice.
I don't think I would have the choice, innit? Nominated, bro.
No, man, just say in complexion, them inside.
Oh my days, nice.
Listen,
Look at me, I don't have a choice, bro.
yeah, he can't have him outside, bro. He'll get sunburned. They're not buying sunscreen. That's how it was picked. Why you man acting like that's how it was picked back in the days, bro?
G,
It
what
wasn't
about you?
picked on that, bro. That's not the reason. It was picked because that's the slave master's child, bro.
Oh, yeah, that what it was.
Yeah, the slave master would, and then that's his offspring. He'd favor his offspring. And, yeah, I mean,
you know, someone just like, damn, light bulb moment. I mean, I'd rather be inside. Like, I don't really feel like I'd want to be outside, like in the field. Like,
yeah, you don't
rather be like. What you saying is you'd rather be like Steven on Django.
Hey, G was Steven as well.
Nah, G.
You'd rather be like Mama from Django. You know, my man, that was just.
Yeah, Steven, bro. Samuel Jackson and that, bro.
Yeah, Steven, that's it.
Listen, if I got a snitch on some of you, man, that's your business. You better make sure. You better just make sure you do it right outside, boy. Otherwise, yo,
man, snaking.
That's saying, like,
Zibi, what about you if you had the choice, bro?
If I had a choice, bro, I'll be outside with the man then, bro.
See?
Yeah, I got my pick. I got my pick, Sabiru.
Yeah.
Because even I would have picked Sabiru, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was just on that fun, content create, kings of content, and that. Just wanted to. You know what I mean?
Zabiri, was it you that said this, bro?
Yeah, but I don't like the question, bro.
What?
No, I'm have to be, bro. The man said, if you were born in slavery times, would you rather work indoors or outdoors?
All right, Ends, give me an extra point for guessing the question, man. Come on, man.
No, hey, bro. Sav, you're right,
bro. Like, do you know what kind of question that is to ask a man? Like Jerry said, he wouldn't have a choice. Now I heard the history of the indoor guy. I want to be no bastard offspring, bro. I want to be pure blooded, bro.
My father can afford the best.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, bro. I want to be outside with the man, then, bro. Yeah, we out there singing hymns and
the upper room with Jesus.
Eating watermelons and whatever they do out there. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it was a vibe outside, bro. Bad rhythm. Ain't got no rhythm.
Listen, bro. AI algorithm.
I don't feel like they were having fun out there.
I Savage said
AI algorithm.
Richard Jefferson, I sentence you to 500 lashes for.
Listen, let me tell you, man, something, bro. Let me tell you, man, something that you, man, fail to realize, yeah? Your existence is a resistance, right?
He ain't lying.
So sometimes you're not in control. Or back then,
Minister
they weren't in control. No. What I'm trying to get, the point I'm trying to get at is, the crab in the barrel mentality. Bro, you can't be in the barrel just all, bro. You have to just catch your vibes how you can catch your vibes, bro.
I'm hot, bro.
That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, it wasn't the best scenarios for them in there. But what do you think they were singing, bro? That's the only way to keep spirits up, bro. It's the only way to catch that vibe. You want to be indoor just...
Well, come on inside and get yourself something cool to drink.
Wallowing in self-pity because of the way you're treated. Nah, let me go out there. We all got the same pain. We all got the same burden. We all in the unfortunate circumstances. Let's build a vibes.
You do until someone snakes you still.
Yeah, this is what all ancestors are saying, bro.
And then you get 100 lashes, bro. That's
Bro,
what vibe.
it's fine, bro. It's fine because that's the vibe, bro.
That's the vibe.
We're just gonna sing and be defiant, and we're all getting lashes, and we'll just hold it and know, yo, they can't break us. Can't break us, bro.
Oh, Jerry, over to you, bro.
What are the categories? I've done food and I've done culture, right?
I want to say you done men versus women as well.
No, I didn't. I've only done 2. It's my 3rd round.
You should, yeah. No, Sav is on 4, right?
Yeah. I've done 3 now, and I was
3. So I'm on 2.
Okay.
No, I was before you, when I.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Let's go TV.
Oh yeah, TV. Everything they do in every walk of life seems to be a movie. Americans in bracket.
Everything they do in every seems to be a movie.
So everything they do in every walk of life seems to be a movie.
Cool. G, do you believe in the American dream?
What's the American dream, by the way?
Yeah, that was my first question. You know,
you can. America's the land of promise, isn't it? That whole narrative that you can come there out of nothing as a foreigner, as a immigrant or whatever, and do I mean create your life. You can prosper in more ways than you can in any other place in the world. A land of opportunity.
Then yes. Like there's more opportunity than in most other places. Yeah.
Zabiri, do you believe in the American dream?
I didn't know that was the American dream. I thought the white picket fence was the American dream.
Yeah, all of that. But that's what I'm saying. Coming from nothing but having white picket fence is the whole idea in it. You got your own land, you got your own property.
Yeah, I believe it, man. Yeah.
Savage.
Nope, 40 acres of the mule blood.
Ask the question again, please.
Sorry. Everything they do in every walk of life seems to be a movie.
Oh yeah, you got to remember this is a TV question, isn't it? Sounds like that.
Oh yeah.
American Dream. Have you like watched Jackson 5, The American Dream? That's cold blood. I'll send you blood. It's on YouTube.
I've narrowed it down to 2
Mm-hmm.
purely because of how it's been worded, and I'm just going off that. You might have shaved me again, but then I just got to blame the ref in it. You obviously said everything they do. They meaning the Americans, because you said in brackets.
Yeah.
Zabiri's in the States. So he'd be more likely to refer to us in this context, even though he's not American, if that makes sense, right?
He's American, bro. Star Spangled.
I am American, bro. What
every morning,
you trying to do, bro? I am the American.
The American. Say no more. I was trying to give you your island credit. You want to go American? Cool.
Island credit, like
I hear it. He's African American. Cool. He's African American.
Wade in the water.
Savage, you know that song.
Hey, Savage with the hymns.
It's tough, man.
Come on, you're trying to catch a vibe, you know, like that.
Yeah, trying to catch a vibe.
You know, bro. Hymns is a vibe, bro. I don't care what nobody says.
I'm gonna go G.
G. Did you say this?
Indeed, I did.
Disappointed, you know, G. I saw Americans and I saw Savage, bro. Man, he's sending for us, bro.
He said American actors overact in most films they do.
He ain't lying.
I said,
overact. The man just doing over the top job in that, bro. That's actually a good thing.
If
that's
you
a
feel
crazy
that way, then you feel that way. I'm not here to dispute that. I'm
what
just
was
saying,
what was the whole statement you got, G?
American actors overact in most films they do. That was all he said.
That's a crazy question for him to give you. We had a whole conversation earlier today about Americans doing the American thing, innit?
Yeah.
The dramas are always like unbelievable, and
That's why. Now the way it is in my head, I was like, I know these two are proper.
Yeah.
I was like, they're movie like films and that they're into it, and I was like, cool. If I ask about the American Dream, when Savage said 40 in a mule, I was like, yeah, it's probably G. I just had to. Yeah,
because now the Americans are getting touchy in it because our black actors keep taking their jobs and that. Get better at your job, then, blood. How you gonna
it's the pay disparity, man. Yeah, it's cheaper to get you, man. That's what it is.
We're better anyway.
Nah, it's the pay, bro. It's the pay.
We're better anyway. You're top. You're
bro,
top.
we can get one of you, man, for 20 grand a film, bro.
I know the man.
It's 2 mil. Nah, hence keep giving you my answers, bro. Which is, bro, it's a gimme, bro.
Well,
I guessed everyone else's.
He guessed everyone else's.
I did, man. I know the man them, bro. Like, listen to when man them speak. It's a good thing, bro.
Yeah, maybe Zubiri ain't listening. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't be on your phone when I'm talking to you and that, but actually listen to the man.
Oh man, that's jokes, man. All right, man. Listen, this one should be out on Friday, guys. So stay tuned for it. Man, as Savage said, man, get off your phone, man. Listen to him when he's speaking.
Yeah, trust me. Get off.
Peace.
Peace.